Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said,
touchdown, Falcons! Devontae Freeman, 39 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. To throw is Ryan. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They go play action here on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in his first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Hearns brings it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now Bortles got some real estate inside the 30. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Fournette, a first down carry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Play clock winding down. After the penalty, it's Fournette. Fournette fighting through. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, great job.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Deion Jones and pick sixes, they're going together like peas and carrots. Oh, boy, he had 2 of those, though, as a rookie last year.
And I know part of the reason is his speed. He's one of the fastest linebackers that you're going to find in the NFL. But another part is he's not very tall. Sometimes he gets lost in coverage. When a quarterback's looking downfield, he just doesn't see him, and he ends up making big plays.
One of those pick sixes last year, 90-yard return against Drew Brees in his hometown of New Orleans. They'll try and run with Freeman. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard at the 21-yard line. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Now Leonard Fournette. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Ready, green, 90, left, go.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Time running out here on the play clock.
Right 58, right. Right 58, right.
And that'll set them back 5. So on 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. And taken right on the 30. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Ryan on 1st down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
While sometimes it doesn't appear like much, the out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Ryan Toilolo for the Falcon first. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Here's Ryan. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Yannick Ngakoue. In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And he's going to go down again. Calais Campbell. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Football, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
No, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Being chased out left. And incomplete on the deep ball. And before the offense gets cranking again, let's talk about the Madden Classic. The first EA Major, the 2018 season happened. It's in the books. And Skimbo won it all again, his 2nd title.
Yeah, and how about that? That's his real name, too, Michael Skimbo. But he goes by Skimbo as his gamer name. Wins it all. Came out on top. What was it, 24-20 against Raydell Joke Brito. So a heck of a final right there. Skimbo not only takes home $25,000, he takes home the
through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it down deep into Atlanta territory. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock running as Bortles hurries to try to get his guys set. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars are back within a score. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. And here now come the Falcons. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right. Move.
On first down, Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Oh, shifty.
Whoa.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Second down following the run.
Strong left. Strong left. Strong left. Ready. Ready. We're ready. Everyone's got 4. 4 down. Check. Hey, got it.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. And now they're in the hurry-up. Again, it's Fournette. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. Bortles to throw for it on 4th down. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So the D-line's going to spread out. Ryan now off the bootleg. Gets it off to Freeman. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
Off the bootleg. Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Now Ryan. And yes, he found Torlolo. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On first down, Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. To throw again is Ryan. And his throw here is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And now it's third down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Ryan will throw again. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. On first and 10, Ryan. It's a room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now, ready to take over here. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, Let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
It's complete on a bubble screen. That's Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. They give him a gain of 37. And the 6th pick in 2011, Julio Jones, always good for some yards after the catch.
It's one of the best parts of his game, and you date that back to his time at the University of Alabama. If he caught a short pass, the play wasn't over. Play might have just been starting. He either won games or created big plays for his team doing that throughout his career.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Throwing again. Ryan. And that is incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing again, Ryan. It's caught, Jones. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Again, Ryan. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Levine Toilolo from 13 yards out. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on first down is Bortles. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. James O'Shaughnessy, 77 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
2nd down now after the incompletion. To throw again, Ryan. And this is incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Ryan. And that's incomplete.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The left side completion to Jones. 12 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down Atlanta. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
On second down, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 44 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And now a critical extra point attempt here. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The play clock's running down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. They'll run it again with Fournette. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
There we go now.
Back to throw, Bortles. Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Bortles on the give to Fournette. A beautiful fake. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. To throw is Bortles. Flush to his right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Dante Fowler in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He'll look to throw. Got some room at the 30. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. That goes for a gain of 31. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
On the counter, Devontae Freeman. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle him to the line. They'll look to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
He's back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dante Fowler in there to get him his 2nd sack now.